Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. People had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in week 5. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. Go.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play. Backwards, 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguars football.
Okay, great.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Lisa 24.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go, go.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Easy, route. Go, go. Red.
From the 38. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. He'll get this to Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
On red. Silver.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Hey, here we go.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Etienne on the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All right, let's go. 11. 13, Lou. 11.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. It's intercepted by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock. And the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yeah.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits, because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Go.
1 quarter down, and this all... Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Take right, open.
From the 47. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hey, easy. Route. It's hot.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Christian Harris on the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 43. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On first down, they'll run. This is ahead for about 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. From the 40 on 2nd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I'm gun. On red. 11, Agate. Go.
Trying again following the sack. That's in the hands of Moore.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
St. Price. 11. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And second verse, same as the first. He's bottled up in the line of scrimmage.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. The 30. Gets the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a second quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Cool with the extra point. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds. And you know what that... Ball's headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go, son.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
13, Lou! Lou! Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right, let's go. Go, go, let's go. Think right open, open. Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And that goes as a punt of 43 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate. Buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back now, pressure on its way. Andrews with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From midfield now. He beams one. Deep rights up. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Man in motion here. Back to the air, following the pick six. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Past the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Red, 23.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Kill. Hey, run.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 29. Looking slant route, complete. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll throw on 1st. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 10 now. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans put 6 on their side of the board. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
30 left. On red. Hey, I'm gun. Street. 11, Agate. Go. Red.
Lawrence to throw it. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, hey, hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
They send a man in motion.
Silver!
They'll run here following the penalty. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. They pick up 7 on the ground. That brings up 2nd and 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, ball at the 36.
Hey, Lion! Here we go, son.
Running left with Bigsby. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Just 1 quarter remaining in this. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Red on red. Silver.
This might be a free play for him. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Go, go! Here we go, son.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Etienne on the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Red, 23. All right, here we go. Time. Sink right. Time.
First down throw, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
11. Red.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Counter give to Etienne. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 6. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
From the 36. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey, Silver.
Lawrence looking to throw. He'll get this to Etienne. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go. Here we go.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Slot man motioned over. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got Andrews. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They go for it on fourth down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
You've got a man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete out to the right.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
From the 31. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, let's go.
Here's ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Titans call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Red on red. Here we go.
They run it again with Bigsby. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. One final shot here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.